more sports here. Today we have a pretty goofy one. I'm still working through. I bought 4 blaster boxes from the local Target. I did the first video on that stuff yesterday, so you will have seen that by the time you see this. This is number 2 of 4. And honestly, I would never in a million years buy this crap, if not for doing these videos. But I thought it would be interesting to see what's in here and educational for the YouTube masses, at least those who are into ASMR. And I have some watermelon gum there. I'm gonna wipe the screen off a little bit because it looks a little bit wacky, or the camera, I should say. Okay, so what this is basically, a company. Let's see who's the company? Tristar, which is Tristar is a hobby related company that does a variety of things. They host very large sports card shows that have a lot of autograph guests. I think they do some other things as well, they sell autographs that they get through their signings, and they have them authenticated and sell them online and through different mediums. So one of the things they do is these sort of repackaged sports cards. So this in here, as you can see, it says 14 unopened packs of baseball cards featuring your favorite players from the past 35 years. So I guess there's 14 unopened packs, no opened cards. Excuse me, I have kind of a runny nose, so I'm probably gonna sniffle a couple times here, but let's see, randomly inserted are graded cards, autograph memorabilia. It's funny. I think you could probably tell if there's a graded card in here because it would have to be probably diagonal to fit, unless it was a redemption. Anyways, but they've done these a number of years now, and there's always one big, the big find, as they say. It was like a 52 mantle one year, and kind of an old pre-war thing another year. This time it looks like it's an autographed program signed by Babe Ruth from 1935. And I think that the only way you can get that is actually you get an entry. An entry form is what you get in the thing, and then you might be one of the people. So anyways, I was looking at I'm gonna get some gum here. I was looking at an online forum for sports card collectors, and a guy on there had actually got one of the redemptions to be entered into the contest. So he sent it in, and then 2 years later they finally picked the frickin' winner, and he won. And he got I think it was what was it? It was some really old pre-war cards, one of the first pre-war sports cards ever, baseball cards. It has a lot of value just because it's the first one ever. Anyway, so that was kind of neat. He posted pictures of it and stuff. Pardon me. So, anyways, I suspect what will be in here is is a bunch of garbage. That seems to be the consensus amongst those who have bought these things and posted about it online. Probably some 88 Donruss packs or something. Although frankly, there's a lot of junk packs I would be happy to get if I didn't already have them. So hopefully that's what we find in here, is crappy stuff, but crappy stuff I don't have, and we haven't seen before on this channel. We shall see. Alright, well, was $20, which I think is kind of a ripoff. Actually, it's spelled ripoff. These packs are worth like 10 cents. I should know, I have plenty of them. Alright, I'm gonna go blow my nose because it's running way too much. Alright, well, that was the first ever nose blowing break. Hopefully it will stop running soon. I think it kind of just has some allergies here. Okay, so yeah, these things are $20, and I actually didn't know that, but it rung up at that price, and there's no price on the box and no like price tag, and there wasn't really a price on the shelf, so I felt like it should have been a lot cheaper, particularly because there's these other boxes that, like the one I opened yesterday, that are $8, and they do only have like 4 packs, but they've got some other cards, and frankly this is all just junk, so $8 is a much better price point. Alright, here we go. 92 Flair Ultra. I do not have any of that. I kind of like that set actually. Series 1. Here's some 91. There's the ASMR kitty. I don't know why she is harassing me, because she just got fed, but what are you gonna do? Alright, 91 baseball. Find the Nolan. I feel like I've opened, I just opened a bunch of this stuff. 92 Score baseball. Yeah, like this is just a sort of a who's who of. Alright, hold on. I don't know where she is even. I might just have to wait for her to get out of it. Hey, golly. Alright, now I have to go shoot the cat. Alright, I shoot the cat. Hopefully she'll be gone now. Boy, there's just all sorts of firsts in this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the history being made. Okay, so this is, so wait a minute, this is the last one I did. This is 92 Score baseball. I mean, this stuff is really, wow, it's like they researched the crappiest stuff you could get, and they got it. This is a little more interesting, for sure. Still junk, but you don't see it that often, and it's kind of cool. Sportflex, these guys were around for maybe 3-4 years, and they do the magic motion, sort of those cards that change as you change the angle, the image changes. So those are kind of cool. And 87 had some decent rookies in there. It started in 86 was the first year. 90 Score baseball, certainly we have plenty of that. 91 Stadium Club second series. 92 Upper Deck baseball. 92 Fleer. This is weird. This is 17 cards. I'm not sure what kind of pack this is. It's I guess it's just a base, wax pack. 89 Donruss. I've certainly seen plenty of that. Conlon collection. Oh, this is actually not horrible. 93 Upper Deck Series 1. I feel like it might have been Series 2, but Derek Jeter has a rookie card in 93 Upper Deck. And here is a relatively modern 2016 baseball. So there's 14 packs. I would say the average value of these packs is probably like 15 cents each. So you're talking about probably like, and these guys, I'm sure, buy this stuff in massive quantities. So, they probably pay like this stuff and it sells for 20. So they probably wholesale it at like 10. So pretty good profit in that if you can swing it. I know that I've started to learn a little bit about like how Target and Walmart and stuff get their baseball cards, and it looks like what happens is there's a company that's a distribution company that like actually manages the sports cards displays for them, and restocks them when they're running low and stuff. So that company would control kind of what shows up in Target, and if you can get into that channel and get some of these boxes made up, or let me show you an even simpler box. This will probably what I do in the next day or two. This is one of the Fairfield. It's another company that does these kind of repackaged things. These guys do 4 unopened packs and then 50 opened cards, and the packs are generally newer than these Tristar ones. But it's a very basic box. I'm sure you could get like 10,000 of those printed for like 2 cents each or something. Okay, anyways, enough on that. As you can see, I'm clearly plotting to take over these lines of business from these guys. I actually have so much like junky wax right now, I probably could put together a lot of these boxes. The question is, can you get them into the stores? Okay. This is the Conlon collection. These cards came out in 1992. They're black and white. They're kind of all like older players from the 20s, 30s, 40s. Walker Cooper, Mike Gonzalez, Russ Van Etta, Joe McCarthy, Lou Riggs, Doc Gittro, Alan Sotheran, Wally Gerber, Val Pikinich, Ted Blankenship, the great Johnny Mize, Dolph Luke, George McQuinn, Montgomery Pearson. So they a lot of these guys. Looks like it says no hitter if they've on the date they threw it. So see what the backs look like. Oh, excuse me, jeez. Sporting News, it looks like, did these. Fascinating. I've seen these around over the years, but I've never really sort of investigated what they are, what the deal is. Okay, let's open a pack of 89 Donruss and look for a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, or a Randy Johnson rookie card, both of which are in this set, along with some like Gary Sheffield rookie card, Sandy Alomar Jr., I think, rookie card. Are you rich yet? Are you? Ruben Sierra, there's Tom Gordon. I remember back in the day, he was a very talented pitcher. Back then he would have been a starter, but he eventually ended up getting into the bullpen. He was in the Yankees bullpen actually in the 90s and did quite well with them. Alright, well, last one pass with the Tom Gordon, so that's cool. Let's try a 92 Fleer baseball wax pack. I'm calling it wax pack because it's sort of the basic, 15-ish cards configuration, even though it's wrapped in cello, which started happening right around this time, I think. 91 Topps was the last year of Topps that was wrapped in wax paper, as opposed to Superstars. Kent Merker and Alejandro Pena Superstar Specials. Well, you know, I have not opened or seen a lot of this 92 Fleer. I've seen plenty of 91 Fleer, plenty of 90 Fleer, and of course all the years before that, but 92 I never really, I mean, I've got a few cards. This looks familiar to me, but I kind of like it. I kind of like this design. This is a Craig Biggio card. Very nice. Bruce Hurst. Move on. Billy Hatcher. Geronimo Pena. There's Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. Very cool. Pull those guys out. I think is Biggio in the Hall of Fame? I can't remember. I don't care. I'm not pulling them out. So it's funny when I open stuff like from, well, really from all sports, but especially sports that I don't know very well. You know, I try to pull out like the big name cards, and usually that's the Hall of Famers. And you know, if I know somebody's in the Hall of Fame, I'll pull them out. But I feel like a lot of the comments that I get on my videos are people like complaining because I didn't pull out a particular Hall of Famer, and they're like all offended by it. But I'll just give you my disclaimer. I don't know all of the Hall of Famers in all the sports, and even in baseball, like some of the newer guys, I don't necessarily know. So I will not, you know, 100% of the time pull out. And also, there's a lot of, frankly, crappy Hall of Famers now. Mostly because they don't let like anybody who's got a steroids issue into the Hall of Fame, so they're having to do, you know, pretty low-level players. So I don't know. I don't really have an interest in some of the newer Hall of Famers. All right, this again is 92 Upper Deck. Geez, who are these guys? One is a Seattle player and one's Montreal. Doesn't tell us. Oh, let's see. Newfield in white. So it is Mark Newfield and Rondell White. Alright, there's Rubens here. That's kind of a cool image. Dickie Thon. This guy I think was a manager, but not then apparently. Kevin Mitchell. Gerald Clark. Oh, Kevin McGrath, I can feel a sneeze coming on. Roberto Alomar, he's in the Hall of Fame, I believe. Alright, I had to wipe my nose there. Paul O'Neill. He's a broadcaster for the Yankees now. So I hear him a lot when I'm watching Yankees game. Kelly Downs. Randy Tomlin. And Sid Fernandez. That's kind of a cool set, actually. All of that, I feel like all the Upper Deck cards from the 90s, or from at least before 93, look very, very similar. But I've not seen a lot of those 92s. Okay. Let's do this second series, Stadium Club 91. I really like these Stadium Club backs. These show the Topps rookie card of the player, which oftentimes is actually an image of the card on the front because the Stadium Club card is their like first Topps card. So a lot of times I like to look at these and guess the year of the rookie card. So this Eisenreich, I would say like 1980. Whoops. Oh, it's an 83 Topps. Wow, came up with the Twins. Todd Stottlemyre. I already saw that one, so I know it's 88 Topps traded. Bill Spires. Geez, I have no idea. Maybe 86 or something. 89. Alright, Craig Wilson. No idea. Looks like 90 Topps debut. he's older. He's probably in the 80, 81. Yeah, 1980 tops. Steve Finley was probably 85, maybe. No, he's new. 1990. What am I thinking? And then we already saw Tim Walk, 1982. Okay. 90 score. We've opened these a couple of times on this channel. You can get a Frank Thomas rookie card and a cool Bo Jackson card in here. Oh, and a Bernie Williams rookie card. Oh, there's a nice Nolan Ryan. Scott Terry, Greg Swindell, Terry Steinbach. Let's see. Kevin Romine. This guy has a couple of sons that play in the majors right now. One of them is a catcher. He's the backup catcher for the Yankees. Austin Romine, and he actually is now the starting catcher because the starting catcher for the Yankees, whose name is Gary Sanchez, recently got injured, so he'll be out for about 4 weeks or something like that. Interestingly, Kevin Romine was doing really well batting when that happened, and Gary Sanchez was doing like terribly, so the impact of it may actually be a net positive. But, you know, Gary Sanchez has been very consistent over his career. It's Ken Griffey Jr.'s dad right there. So it'll be good to get him back. He's also got a cannon for an arm, so keeps the base runners in check. There's a Larry Walker rookie card. That's a nice, decent card there. Alright, let's bust in this 1987 Magic Motion Sportflex Baseball. So this is the oldest pack I think that we've gotten in this box. Alright, looks like you can get some kind of coin thing. Disc, calling it. Okay, whoa, wow. So here we go. You get a couple of team thingies. There, you can see it quite clearly on video. So this Sportflex technology is actually this was in the score pack that we got. So the Magic Motion technology, which is, you know, this stuff was in like kids' books 10 years before this, but anyways, it was used in these little inserts in score products. Even after Sportflex was gone, I think Score might have bought Sportsflex. Alright, there's a Reggie Jackson. You can see him swinging. So that's kind of cool. This is, Len Dykstra. So in this case, photo number 1 is headshot, and the other one is an action shot. This is, boy, who is this guy? Is this like a Leaders thing? Because that looks like Roger Clemens pitching, and then some guy for the White Sox. So, okay, season highlights. Oh, that's Joe Cowley. All right. And then there's no. Is there? Oh yeah, there's Bob Warner. So this one has 3 images. Do they all have 3? I think they. Yeah. So they all have 3. So Reggie is like 3 action photos, and then this is 1 headshot and 2 action photos, and this is 3 guys. So I don't know, that's kind of cool. These really just bring back the memories for me. I mean, these were kind of a big deal back when they were out for a little while anyways. I'll take that Reggie out, put it in the Hall of Fame pile. Okay, here we go, 92 score. I think I got a complete set of this one time as a gift. Actually, I think it was 91 score that I got that complete set of. Boy, this has turned into a long video. I'm going to try to hurry this up a little bit. See if we can get through all these. Alright, 91 score. Again, we've opened a lot of this. I got a full box of it. I dug into prospect. Willie McGee with the A's. He came up with the Cardinals. Was a very good, speedy player. Here's a big team. What is this? I don't think it's a sticker. Might be a sticker. I think it's a sticker. Juan Gonzalez, second year card. John Barfield and Todd Benzinger. Alright, 92 Flair. Here we go. 92 Flair Ultra, I should say. These have the kind of gray top and bottom border. And then no, oh no, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of 91 Flair Ultra. Okay. So 92 is different. Looks like full bleed around the top and left and right. Pretty handsome looking cards, I would say. Not too much sticking of the cards. That's always good. That's Parrish. Lonnie Smith. Robbie Thompson. Matt Noakes with the Yankees. Okay, Jamie Navarro. Travis Fryman. Jack McDowell. Mike Mussina. Rookie card. That's kind of cool because he's pretty good. Some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame. He probably won't be. El Sparks, Carlos Baerga, and David Howard, Ultra Rookie. So that's cool. 89 Tops, nothing really. Just kind of came right over. Oh, actually, there's a Steve Avery. I think that's a draft. Yeah, that's a draft pick card. That's probably one of the better cards you can get in this set. Which is not saying much. Wow, look at that. We got a Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie, and Ty Griffin was a big deal back in the day, and we got a Steve Avery rookie. Those are probably two of the better cards you can get in this, in that set. So pretty amazing that we got both. Of course, neither of them are worth anything. So there's that. 1990 Tops. The best card in this is the Frank Thomas draft pick rookie card. There's also an All-Star rookie cup card of Ken Griffey Jr. that looks pretty cool, I think. Doesn't have really any value, but it's a pretty sweet looking card. There's a white box. Nice. Alright, let's do this 2016 Donruss pack. So this was after Donruss lost its MLB license, so these are not going to show logos or anything. Oh wow, that's interesting. I didn't even know this card existed, but Brendan McKay is a pretty interesting prospect that just had like his first sort of Major League Baseball licensed cards come out in 2017, Bowman Products, and this is from 2016, so this might be one of his very first cards. Shows him in a USA Baseball uniform. Brendan McKay is interesting because he's a pitcher and he plays like first base, so he's got a pretty good bat. So kind of like Shohei Ohtani, he's sort of a two-way star. So people are kind of interested in him for that reason. Alright, there's Henry Owens, the rookies, and Andrelton Simmons. So kind of a neat card out of there with that Brendan McKay. Let's do our 1993 Upper Deck pack and see what we get. Alright, these are not all stuck together, which is good because I have gotten some of these that are. So there's a Pedro Martinez, great pitcher. Okay. Kyle Abbott. Steve Finley. Rod Brewer. Mark Guthrie. Rich Rodriguez. Ellis Burks. Man, I hate when they can't get the orientation consistent. Bill Swift. Eric Anthony. I think this is the first year Upper Deck really changed up the design on their cards significantly.